Oh. Alright.
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
It looks like his eyesight's still a little bit shoddy. I'm gonna slip over here. I'm gonna change real quick. Hopefully his eyesight isn't good enough to realize that I was in Thalmor attire. I can quickly... Yeah, there we go.
Better clear out of here.
I wasn't just wearing Thalmor gear.
Runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
You're darn right. I gave you a health potion that saved your life, you rebel. I mean... a friendly soldier.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
That's exactly what I want to know. Did Ulfric have something to do with the dragon attack? Hey man, I saved your life. You owe me some answers.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place.
Nah, it doesn't look that bad.
I guess you get used to it.
Believe me, when you've seen the things I've seen, that looks like nothing. What are these?
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
So these are 3 of the 13 stones I read about. The ones that interlock with this land's magic. The warrior, the thief, the mage.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Kind of overgrown a little bit.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory.
Oh.
If we're ahead of the news from
there you go.
Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking. All right?
Yes, you do the talking. Definitely you. If I speak, I think I'll get us into even more trouble. I don't like this. Right? Where's the third? There you are. My mentor taught me to never let anything go to waste. Everything is useful when you're out in the wilderness.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
That is good news. Let's hope your sister will be able to help us get back to where we belong. Riverwood.
Looks like nobody here knows what happened. Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
If Ellen, when... at least this is normal territory. Or
Dragons now, is it?
at least this is neutral territory.
Keep on like this.
If any Imperials saw me here and reported my presence back to Elenwyn, she'd have me killed. Or worst, sent back to the Somerset Isle for a trial.
Gerda.
Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here? We
Gerda.
heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not the comrade yet. A friend. I owe him my life. Guess there's somewhere we can talk. There's no telling when the news of Helgen reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Paul, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
Yes, we definitely
What
need
is
your
it,
help.
woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Todd, just come here.
Rayloff, what are you doing here? Ha! I'll be right down.
Seems to be quiet. No
Uncle
Imperials.
Rayloff, can I
No
see your axe?
Stormcloaks.
How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric's Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayloff.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayloff. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Yeah, this is adult stuff.
What's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now.
Yes, this is what I need to
We
hear.
stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away.
Well, he did. I kind of just got here.
The first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Rayloff's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like.
Oh,
if there is anything
thank
else you need,
you.
just let me know.
I wasn't Oh, thank you. I'll just take the health potions and the garnet, as well as the lockpick. I wouldn't take food from such lowly peasants.
There is something you could do for me.
Oh,
for all of us.
really?
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister.
Okay.
I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back
That
to
could
work
be
before I
useful.
missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Yes, did Ulfric escape?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more
Of course,
than a dragon
Elenwen
to
let him
stop Ulfric's
split
stormcloak.
through her grasp.
I'll let them into the house and, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't
what
worry
the-
about me. I know how to lay low.
Ugh. Oh, Rayloff, before you go, I need to talk to
I
you.
told you my sister would help us out.
Yes, but that dragon, was it on your side? Did Ulfric summon it?
What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket.
Oh, of course not.
Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headstone.
And how do I get to this Whiterun from here?
Just head north. Can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other.
Oh, that's good. It means it's
So
neutral
at least
territory.
You won't run into any Imperials along the way.
Thank you, Ralof.
I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm. Be careful.
You as well. It's strange to think that I was helping a rebel. It's north of here. Got it. Me helping a rebel escape the clutches of the Empire? No. Very shoddy craftsmanship of a bridge. Everything in this land is primitive and barbaric. Even these stone archways, or stone wooden. This land is messing with my head. He said it wasn't far to Whiterun, so I guess... Oh! Can't go 5 feet in this land without getting attacked by animals. What's this now?
Imperial business. Be on your way.
How dare you speak to me that... Oh. Right, I'm not in my uniform. Oh, excuse me, officers. Well, this must be Whiterun. At least it seems a little bit more developed than that small village, Riverwood. Hunningbrood Meadery. Oh, so the Nords know how to brew their own mead, do they? It's adorable about how far behind they are in terms of basic amenities compared to the Somerset Isles. Hey, what's that commotion over there? Giant? Hey, I will assist you. Oh, I just saved your lives.
Handle yourself well.
Oh,
you could make
thank
for
you.
a decent shield, brother.
What is this shield, brother, you speak of?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions?
No.
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Well, if I am a wandering adventurer, how may I join this organization?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar.
Or
The old
Vaskir.
man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come or Vasker and be a companion.
I might do that. Normally I wouldn't even bother with such a primitive organization, but if I am to keep up this cover of a wandering mercenary, then might as well try and earn some coin by it. Plus, this appears to be this province's equivalent of the Fighters Guild, because strangely I have not seen a single Fighters Guild here in Skyrim. Having them on my side, or at least having some connections to them, could prove useful in the future.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about.
How dare you?
Official
I am a...
business only.
Can't say that. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
Thank you, soldier. So this is Whiterun, isn't it?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Seems even the people of this city have some internal politics that can be exploited.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
How dare you! That guy has officially made it onto the list of the enemies of the Dominion.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods store.
General Goods? Well, I could offload some of the stuff that I'm carrying.
Well met, traveler.
I think this is... yes, here it is.
Around, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Bellathor, I
If not,
assume?
let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
You are one strange businessman.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yeah. Will you give me for these 2 garnet and this amulet? And this corundum. How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on.
Well, what's been going on?
On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
What brings a Breton to Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Do come back.
You are not a friend of the Dominion. I guess I best head up to Dragon's Reach.
You know nothing. Nothing.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun.
Is that what I think it is? An open worship of Talos? And a priest. I will need to deal with him later. Right now, there's more important things to take care of. Like this supposed dragon attack.
anything? My
What's the
lord,
meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruth is not receiving visitors.
How dare you speak to me, Dark Elf? Flee from my sight. I have important business with the Jarl.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Well, I didn't exactly see it. I heard it. Apparently, from what I've heard, the Imperials were about to execute Ulfric's Stormcloak, and then a dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is
Thank you,
another
Jarl
thing you could do
Balgruth.
for me.
I'm not much
Suitable
for heavy
someone of
armor,
your
though.
Particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Excellent. Maybe he can give me some answers.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
You're just as incompetent as the rest of these Nords. Alright then, where am I going, and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
My betters?
Learned of a
How
certain stone
dare
said to be
you?
housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Is there anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
I've been to
some
Riverwood.
locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
And how do you know this stone tablet is still in this Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Alright. What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
There is one tome that I was searching for. Aha, here it is. Rift Bolt. This is a tome that they were teaching novices back in Skywatch. And I guess I'll take Soul Trap as well. It'll be simple.
You know, this is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant.
I'm more than able. I'm
sure
more of a
you will
mage
prove
than you'll
most
ever be.
useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
That's exactly what I want to hear. Let's see these books. Alright. Alright. If I'm heading back south to Riverwood, I do need to make one more stop. And a supposed Thalmor caravan traveling through Falkreath Hold was attacked. I received the report about it before I left the embassy. I wanted somebody to go and check it out. Since I'm heading in that direction, I'm sure that stone isn't going anywhere. Yeah. Let's go find this supposed attacked caravan.